actually our own creation. This problem, more sort of negative emotions become part of our life, then create.
Have you ever felt trapped in stress, worry, or fear, even when everything around you seems fine? What if I told you that most of the problems you face are not caused by the world, but your own mind?
We human beings, everyone want happy life, yet many problems actually our own creation. This problem not start from childhood, but gradually, you see, we more sort of negative emotions become part of our life, then create this problem. Violence, killing each other, and then neglect poor people. So, number of people facing starvation, mainly in Africa. And then like this, India, huge gap, rich and poor. So this, I feel, we cannot blame karma. Huh? Our own sort of what's the lack of sense of concern of these poor people.
Right.
Their livelihood through education, through sort of medication, must sort of improve. So, a lot of problem, essentially our own creation. I feel all these sort of problem, our own sort of made this problem is actually our motivation. Too much self-centered attitude. Don't care about others. And for temporary benefit to you, no hesitation to kill. So now, only way to overcome these things, we must promote deeper human value, that is human affection. Now, some scientists also say basic human nature is more compassionate. This is really hopeful sign. Now here, existing education system not adequate about inner value. Existing education system very much oriented about a material value. So now, number of people, many professors, many universities professors, some NGOs, we already sort of seriously thinking or discussing how to introduce secular ethics based on compassion in secular education field. Now, second, my commitment is promotion of religious harmony, which you already mentioned. I am Buddhist monk. I respect all major world institutions. Follower of any religion seriously, sincerely follow their religion, and all religions have the same potential to produce compassionate person, sensible person. Then there are differences in philosophical field, big differences. But this different philosophy is necessary according people who have different mental disposition. You need different philosophical views or certain different concept in order to increase conviction about love, compassion, forgiveness. So therefore, different philosophy, the philosophy is its own sort of level. Yes, there's differences. But then when we think, what's the purpose of this philosophy? Then same. Or to promote our inner value. So there's ground, a common ground. Different institutions can live and learning each other. I think this, my brother is really, he knows many different traditions. Wonderful. That's my second commitment. Third commitment, of course I'm Tibetan. I have to think about Tibet because I think almost 99% of Tibetan people trust me. So political matter, I already retired since 2011. Now my commitment is protection of Tibetan environment and this water. Most sort of rivers which cover whole Asia, including China, the ultimate source come from Tibet, Tibetan Plateau. One Chinese ecologist, he wrote one article. He found effect from Tibetan Plateau for global warming. He found as much as South Pole, North Pole. So he described Tibetan Plateau is third pole.
Yes.
So the genuine ecologist, or Chinese, ecologist, I think they already, having that kind of view. So the protection of Tibetan ecology is not only concern for Tibetan people, but also I think at whole world and directly whole. Oh, come. I think some chair. Come. So at least it's about 1 billion human population on, let's say, northern India, Bangladesh, Pakistan.
Many of the problems we face in life do not come from the world outside, but from the mind within us. The Dalai Lama teaches that our thoughts shape our reality. When we fill our mind with fear, anger, and overthinking, we create suffering, even when nothing is actually wrong. But the good news is this: the same mind that creates problem can also create peace by becoming aware of our thoughts, practicing kindness, and learning to stay calm. We can free ourselves from unnecessary pain. Peace does not begin in the heart, it begins in the mind. And when we change the way we think, we change the way we live. Thank you for watching.